What's up YouTube, Tyler Trail Squatch. Today we're going to do a walk around of the Whistle Pig, so stay tuned. You guys asked for it, you got it. Been getting a lot of messages lately on my Instagram about doing a walk around of the Whistle Pig, so that's what I want to do for you today. So for starters, the Whistle Pig is a 2014 Sahara. When I purchased the Jeep, there was multiple mods already installed by the previous owner. The front bumper is a Smitty built Stinger and the rear bumper is a Smitty built. It has the Fox 2.0 suspension, 3-inch lift on that, the 20-inch Red Dirt Road rims, which I can't wait to get rid of. They look like mall crawlers ish. The fender flares, not sure what the brand is on those. The rock sliders, again, not sure what the brand is on those. It's got the 33-inch tires on there, and the hinges for the tailgate were aftermarket as well. Also had a Badlands winch, but the solenoid was burned out, so I replaced that real quick. Also had the worn shackles, which I have since replaced, and I'll show you those today. Other than that, there were no mods on the Jeep. All right guys, we'll start out low here in the great state of Minnesota. You do need a front license plate. So the front license plate there is a hook road mount. It hooks right into the shackle hole there. It has a spot to have a little LED light on there. I did not install that, didn't need it. The fog lights on both sides are the Auxbeam side shooter 4-inch. Then on the Fairlead here, that's an EVO Fairlead mount for the 3-inch Auxbeam ambers that are there. The winch is a worn VR EVO 12, and I know guys, it's steel cable, but it was on sale. I'd prefer the synthetic, but like I said, this is on sale, so I snapped it up really quick. The shackles are by Moose Knuckle. Moving up to the trim on the headlight and the turn signal there, and the grill inserts. And then I've got the Echo Master cameras on the Jeep here. I've got the front one, I've got one in the rear for a backup camera, and then 2 on the side mirrors. All right, coming up on the hood here, we have these hood latches. Replace those factory ones really quick. No hood flutter ever. Super cool. Moving up onto the hood over here, we've got the Auxbeam lighting brackets. That is a 22-inch light bar there. I did a lighting video previously. You can see all these lights in action there. Got a 5-inch spot driving combo for my ditch lights. Then moving up across the top is a straight 52-inch bar. And then for the bracket for the bar is also an Auxbeam. Another quick cheap little mod here is this little hood scoop. Just sticks right on there. Looks kind of cool. Also protects that the vent holes there from getting crap in them. All right, the decals. The black and copper decals have all been done by Dragon Skull Graphics. The white decals have all been done by Quacktastic Jeeps. There's the camera there for the rock / blind spot camera, and I have one on each side. Got the locking fuel door for the gas tank. Super easy install, super cheap mod. On the back side of the Jeep, the taillights I replaced almost immediately. I had some LED lights on my previous vehicle for the reverse lights. They were super bright, loved them, so I quickly replaced those. I also replaced the marker lights and the turn signals with LED. Got the wheel carrier light on the inside there. You can see the Echo Master rear view camera. In the back I have 3 of the Moose Knuckle shackles. And for comms we're running a Uniden Bearcat 880. Got the hook road tire carrier mount with the heavy duty fire stick spring with a 4-foot fire stick antenna. Coming back down the roof rack, we have the 4-inch pods by Auxbeam. You'll see those in the lighting video. Got these glass hinges here that do brake, running, and reverse. Super cool little pieces. Also changed the third brake light here. And can't see it that well, but because the tire kind of covers up, this one may need the extension on it. One of those mods that I'm not sure yet were a worthwhile purchase is this gutter. It does work, but God is it ugly. Moving on. And the roof rack is the Smitty built SRC rock crawler, and I've done a video previously on that as well. Up here on the front, another quick little easy mod. That's a little 13-inch antenna. That was another one of the first mods I did. There you can see the fender flares. Well, now that we have the outside taken care of, let's take a gander at the inside. All right, starting on the door, on both the passenger side and the driver's side, I got these storage cup holder mounts. Also reduces that saggy sack syndrome that if you're a Jeep owner, you know what I'm talking about. Moving in onto the floor here, I did install a hook road dead pedal. Definitely reduces the fatigue if you don't have one. I definitely feel it. When we took our first road trip, I was feeling a lot of foot fatigue, so I quickly purchased one of those. All right, moving up the A-pillar, we have the hand grips here. Moving across the roll bar, have the paracord hand grips with the spot and floodlight combo. Those lights are removable and they are USB rechargeable. Super nice, since the Jeep does not really have much for lighting in the cockpit here, other than underneath the rearview mirror and above in the center, the back. Also have a sunglasses holder. Then moving across the top, we've got the hook road overhead storage. The only thing about that one is I had to do several modifications on that just to get it to fit right so it could close the freedom panels, but got them where they're at now, and I do like it because it is lockable, but all the mods I had to do to it were a little disappointing for the price you pay for it. But other than that, it's a good solid unit and it locks. Here's my comms, the Uniden Barricade 880 CB radio. At some point here, I'd like to get a ham radio and a GMRS. Then on the dash here, we've got our Voswitch UV100 controller that controls all my interior lights and the CB radio. I have a spot open for a ham radio here and one of those cooler freezer combos. The GPS is also hardwired into that as well, so I can turn it on and off. And that's the bullet point mounting solutions Rubigrid. I did a review on that previously. Awesome unit, highly recommend those guys. We have the Garmin Overlander GPS, and I use that GPS there as a secondary GPS. Moving down to the dash, we have the Stinger Offroad Heighten infotainment system. Check out my previous video on that. Then moving up, we have the Apollo Intech / Voswitch 6-panel light switch. That runs all my outer lights, all the off-road lights in the front, and the ones off the roof rack in the rear. Moving up to the tops up here, we do have those deadening pieces. They work all right. They don't completely kill all the sound, but it is better than it was. Got the external speaker for the CB radio. Sometimes you get some loud road noise, and that thing works pretty good as well. Well, now that we've moved through the front, it's time to go through the back. We have the Hook Road tailgate table. This one also has the extension piece on it. One thing I wasn't a little happy with was this little latch piece here. The springs broke on it. Actually came out of the box like that. So working on looking for a spring to replace that with. Other than that, that table's super cool. Coming up over the top of the glass, we have the Brawley light bar here. That one's just the white. They do make it in multicolored ones that can change for you. I just did the white for camping purposes. It also has a remote, which this out of your way here. I've got that Velcroed right there, so I can use that for a dimming switch after I turn it on up in the front. Got our fire extinguisher. These little saddlebag pieces are super cool. They're made for a 4-door, but they work awesome in the 2-door. They just don't suck up tight around that corner side behind the air freshener here. You can see that. So in these saddlebag pieces, I have my recovery gear and some other little things like ratchet straps and things like that. So then in my Rhino USA tool bag here, maybe one of these days I'll do a video on going through that. These are all the tools I carry with me in the Jeep that I possibly could need. Looking at the back seats here, we've got the Lightning X first aid kit and the Lightning X trauma kit. I did a video on those previously, go check that out. This is just a Molly seat carrier. I've got an Atlas in there, a road Atlas, and a back scratcher. Can't go wrong with carrying those two pieces. You've got the bigger panels back here. We've got the Auxbeam rock lights that we recently installed. You can check out the previous video for those. Moving up in here into the engine bay, we've got our relay boxes there. One's for the 6-panel switch and the other one is for the UV100. The piece that's velcroed on top of the UV100 is the control box for the rock lights. Also installed this work light up here. Super cool piece, super bright. Glad I installed that, so if something happens in the middle of the night, you're on the trail somewhere, this thing is awesome. Then at my residence, we have an issue with mice. So I have this electronic mouse repellent thing in here. This thing has worked awesome. Super cheap. I think it's like 20 bucks on Amazon. Killer piece. Have not had any mice in the engine bay. My last car had everything chewed out of it because of the mice in the wintertime. So there you have it, the cheap and dirty tour of the Whistle Pig. I hope you guys enjoyed the walk around. Also, most of the mods that I've purchased for the Jeep have been purchased off of Amazon. There are several that have been purchased direct from a company. But with that being said, I will leave a link in the description below for my website, thetrailsquatch.com. I'll leave a link for the shop. It's an Amazon store, so if you click on any of the products that you saw here that you liked, it'll redirect you over to Amazon. With that being said, I am an Amazon affiliate, and I do make a small commission off any qualifying purchase. Also, side note to you guys, I'm not sitting here trying to line my pockets. I'm not trying to make money off this. What I'm doing with the commissions is I'm putting them back into products to test, to use on the Jeep, use on equipment that may go down here and there, to keep the content fresh for you guys. So that's what I'm doing with the commissions. So if you decide to make a purchase, I appreciate the support, and I'm going to thank you right now and ahead of time. Thank you. Also, I'll leave a link to my linker bio, which is on my Instagram, and in that linker bio there is links to sponsors, to my affiliate brands that I'm working with. There's also coupon codes on there. I would also like to give a big shout out to the 3 new sponsors that I've recently acquired: RedRock 4x4, Mammoth 4x4, and Barricade Offroad. Check them out, guys. I'll leave links to their websites in the linker bio. You can just click on it there. Again, as always, guys, check out my Instagram. Don't forget to like and subscribe. and we'll talk to you soon.